Hi, Jaden. Oh, sorry. I'll try the best I can to be a little stuck on. Ugh. Ellie is not a happy girl. Mm-mm. Not at all. She's not happy. Can anybody guess why? Just by looking at her. Can you guess why? Oh yeah, bath time. Oh, I'm sorry, Jaden. I don't know how much help I'll be. She hates bath. Absolutely hates it. And I hate socks. Well, I hope so. I hate bath time because she smells like a wet dog. Well, she is a wet dog. But, she got her teethy brushed today. She got brushed out wicked today. And then, bath time. She not happy. She like, I don't like you. Aww. Hello, race lover! I know it's sockist, but I don't like them. My husband doesn't like doing the mix match sock thing that we do. We buy socks purposely so we can mix match them so they're all the same design. Might be like different colors and stuff, but and I've been hurting a lot, so I haven't been up to my wifely duties. I've not done my wifely duties of socks. Wait. Ellie hates her teeth brush too. Yeah, we have to hold her still for it too. Right, Race? That's funny. Yup! I like that one. Get sock tattoos! Babe, I got a new one. Except for one thing. My husband wears white socks during the winter or during the summer or with his shorts or with his sweatpants, but for work he wears the dark socks, dark dress socks. So that's a little difficult. It's alright, Ellie. You're alright. You're alright, Mikey, yo. I love this dog so much. You know, God could not have given me any better of a dog. He waited for the right time and the right dog. Oh, baby. Kisses. I love her so much. Except he's a drummer too, so unfortunately, it don't work. Dun 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 dun. Dee 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 doo. Oh, I hate these socks with a passion. Ugh. I think they're the same. I can't tell. Yeah, they look the same to me. He has these pairs of socks that are navy blue and black. And they are so similar in color. Drives me up the frickin' wall. Up the wall, I tell you! Up the wall! I should not be doing this. My asthma is going into full mode. And I don't know where my inhaler is. That's what I tell my husband. Can't do your socks, babe. My asthma's killing me. Da 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 da. Oh. Girl, that's not good. You have got to get that in order. I mean, I don't know where my inhaler is, but I know it's around here. But you gotta keep your shit filled, woman. You know, I don't think I ever asked you if you preferred what you preferred. Knee socks too. I can't tell. Well, good enough. Oh, I hate yard work. Oh, I'm sorry, Jaden. Have a good day, race lover. Okay. You use male pronouns. Alright. So I know. Doesn't mean I'll forget and call you the other. Not on purpose. I don't do it on purpose. Na 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 na. Na, 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 na. My husband can't bitch and complain now. He's got socks. Ah, I got you. Well, girl, see. Let me call you boy. I'll just call you Jay. You will definitely be safe with me. You're good. You'll be in good hands. Good hands. Good hands, I tell you. Good hands. You don't pass. What do you mean? You definitely don't pass what? For mail yet? Okay. Right. Ugh. You can't hear it, but I'm wheezing. I did a lot today I wasn't supposed to do. Yeah. Actually, I sat most of the day, and then I worked on Ellie. Yeah. Right? You can definitely correct me. It takes me a while. Like if I know someone is born female, I will call them like I did, like girl. You know. But once they tell me, like you just told me, you prefer male pronouns, it's gonna take me a while to get used to that. Getting used to calling you by the male pronoun. That's all. Nothing bad. Nothing bad, dude. Ew, I don't want to call you dude. You're not hair on an elephant's tushy. Ugh. No, but I've been doing stuff I should not have been doing today. You can correct me. What's the worst that can happen? Shit, I forgot. That's the worst that will happen. I have to go get to my inhaler. I got to find my inhaler. Oh! Hey, Julie, look in your medicine pouch. I forgot it was in there. Clean that up too. Yeah, this is literally my medicine pouch. Literally. Alright, this is the new one. I wonder if I should just take 2 of these a day until I get rid of the majority of them. What's a different one? I meant Madison bag. But what's a different one? Oh, the magic bag. Da-da-da-da-da. Saying I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. It's not that I don't want to. The purple one? It is Advair? Yeah, it's Advair. It's not my rescue inhaler, but it works. This is my chemotherapy. This is my chemotherapy. I'm gonna need more of that. These are all though. Gotta make sure I call that in. I have too many meds. Yep, too many meds. I made this for Kaylin, the little girl that has leukemia that I follow. But I made that for her. I gotta send it to her. Okay, wait a minute. Oh no, I don't like that weight and shit. I just puff. Yep, they do. Well, they make inhalers instead of that stupid powdery stuff. I am definitely gonna try to sell those. You should not be up there. You are a hubby sock. My husband was bitching, and I don't have any socks. Yes, you do. You just gotta look through the pile and get them. He didn't like that answer. He be no likey that answer. Da na 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 na. Do 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 do. Because if he had, he would have seen all of these pairs of socks that he said he don't have, that he can't find. Oh, good. I'm glad you're coming down. Yeah, I hope I can sell the dream catchers. I hate matching socks. That's what I should have said. I hate matching socks. I don't hate socks per se. I just hate matching them. It's a pain in the arse. And Ellie's starting to feel a little better now. She's snuggled up. I love this dog so much. So much. I can breathe a little. I'm trying to get my house in order. My living room is still just atrocious. Oh. Nope. Definitely nope. Here and nope. Here I don't know. You don't go there. You go there. Here. You are found a match. I don't know if you noticed the past couple of lives, like when I'm in my room, the whole atrocious clothing mess I used to have right there. I took care of that all today. Right? So I did that. I took a shower. I washed the dog, which I wasn't supposed to, but my daughter was being a little snot-nosed and didn't want to do it. All because her boyfriend wasn't contacting her when she wanted him to. I'm like, girl, you are being a bitch. She's like, I know, but she has her period, so. Like, I can't wait for your frickin' period to get done, because you are a bitch. That's the only time she is ever grumpy is when she has her period. Well, especially for the Jeffords ladies. Thankfully, she hasn't had the issues that I had. I'm praying to God that she got lucky and it's the shit that I went through skipped her. I mean, I'd feel bad for my grandchildren, granddaughter, whatever, but it's hopefully skipped my daughter, and that's all I care about right now. I almost died with my period. I had severe endometriosis. Like, it was literally the worst that any of the doctors had ever seen. They could not believe that I got pregnant, for one. They could not believe I was still alive, for two. I know, right? But my endometriosis, I kept telling the doctors, something was wrong. I was in the emergency room and the doctor's office about 10 times a year since I was 14. And they'd always put me on this stupid gastritis diet. Oh, you got gastritis, or you got this, you got that, you got this, you got that. And then I went to beauty school, and one of my friends, I met a girl there, and we became very close friends, and she had endometriosis, and she's like, Julie, you might have endometriosis. So I went to the doctor, thinking, all right, let's do some tests. He's like, well, I don't see it on the ultrasound, so you don't have it. I'm like, okay, but it doesn't show up on the ultrasound. Yes, it does. No, it don't. It's when you have your period, there's bad cells and there's good cells in the blood. Fucking A. Sorry. I'm literally losing my hearing. But there's good cells and bad cells that come out. And they're all supposed to come out, with your period. But with endometriosis, the bad cells, they come out of the uterus, but instead of coming out of your body, they spread through your reproductive organs. And they adhere, the cells adhere and grow and grow and grow and cause scar tissues. And what happened was with mine, because the stupid doctor didn't believe that I had it, I finally managed to get pregnant, and then I started having problems again a year after I gave birth to my daughter, and so I went back to a different doctor, but at the same doctor's office. And the different doctor did laparoscopic surgery. And he was baffled. He was like, holy shit. You know how they usually don't come into the recovery room? They just tell the nurse what you gotta do, blah, 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 blah. Well, he came into my recovery room and he's like, Julie, how the hell did you get pregnant? Now, mind you, I'm drugged up, so I'm going, well, see, he goes, no, Julie, there was no way you could have gotten pregnant. By all means, by all rights, there is no way you could have gotten pregnant. Literally. Like, your daughter is literally a miracle baby. He said, you had so much scar tissue, there was no room for any sperm to get through. He was shocked that I got pregnant. Like, I knew my daughter was a miracle baby. But, so he started me on a regimen that put me through menopause at the age of 25. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do, and yes, I will. We've already been through that where I like, all right, it was bad. Let me finish this really quick, and then I'll tell you that quick little story. But, so I was on a regimen for, put me through menopause for 4 years. And, unfortunately, I miscarried a child. The hospital's saying I didn't. I'm like, well, they're like, it was a blood clot. I'm like, that's one awfully large blood clot to be just a blood clot. But whatever. So I got this cleaned up. I'm proud of myself. Anyway, so when I was 29, I started having a period again with the shot that they gave me. And they're like, well, some women do get their period with it. I'm like, I haven't had my period in 4 years with this. And they're like, well, you know, sometimes that can happen. And I'm like, okay, whatever. That was in January. In March, I let it go. I was in a lot of pain, tremendous amounts of pain. And it was just before my husband's birthday, which is March 31st. And I ended up in the emergency room overnight. Hi, Grey Wolf. And, wow, what? Honey, my story? Sorry. Not what you wanted to come into. But, I don't know. You know, I never asked if you were a female or male. I'm assuming you're a female. So you'll want to listen to this one. This is very important. It's like, so I started having pain and I was bleeding a lot. Not a lot, but I was continuously bleeding. And, I ended up in the emergency room, and the doctor that did my laparoscopic surgery, he's like, Julie, are you really in that much pain? Are you really? Because he thought that I was going in there for the narcotics. And I'm like, are you serious? Yes, I'm in this much pain. I don't take meds. I hate medication. And you should get things checked out. Please, please, please. That's the one reason why I started my channel the way with the ovarian cancer and stuff, because when I'm done with this story, you'll understand. So he made the appointment. He was refusing to do a hysterectomy. I'm like, I just want a hysterectomy and get it all over with. And that was his issue. He did not want to do it because he's a fertility doctor. And he's like, Julie, I just want you to have one more child. I'm like, I got my tubes tied. He's like, when'd you do that? I said 2 years ago because you didn't want to do it. So I went to asshole. And he's like, what? He's like, all right, if you really want the hysterectomy, I'll do it. So April 18th was the best day ever. And I'm not kidding. What should have taken about an hour and a half, 2 hours, took almost 4 hours. He comes in, him and the other surgeon that was with him, he's like, Julie, I'm so sorry. He's like, you had every reason to be in pain. There's no doubt, and I'm surprised that you weren't in more agony than what you were saying. He was also Catholic, very Catholic. So, and he knew that I was trying to have another baby, that I wanted another baby, but I was just in so much pain, and I didn't want to, with the bleeding and everything, I didn't want to die and leave my daughter motherless just to have another baby. You know what I'm saying? But he said, Julie, the reason you were bleeding was because you were hemorrhaging. You had a very slow hemorrhage. You would have hemorrhaged to death if we did not do this. He's like, I am very thankful that you made me do this. And not only that, the reason you were in so much pain is all of your internal organs are fused together because of this endometriosis. I'm like, see? I don't make up shit. I don't say I'm in pain if I'm not in pain. He's like, I just don't understand how you put up with that pain, because what I seen and what I had to remove and what I had to take out, there was literally, just didn't know why I didn't complain more. It's like, because I hate complaining, and I got a very strong pain threshold. He's like, obviously, because no normal person could have dealt with what I saw. He's like, that was the worst case. Him and the other doctor were like, your case is literally the worst case we have ever seen, we have ever read about. It was horrible. Like, literally, all my organs were stretched and fused, and so they never told me that my ovaries and fallopian tubes had precancerous cells in them, and that's why I have ovarian cancer now. 10 years later, 9 years later, I found out I had ovarian cancer. So just because you get the parts removed does not mean that you're safe from getting ovarian, cervical, or uterine cancer, or fallopian tube cancer. I knew I was high risk getting cervical cancer and colon cancer because they're both fused together, and they couldn't. He removed a portion of my cervix because that was the only part that wasn't fused, but the other part was completely fused to my colon. So they didn't want to put me on an colostomy bag. So,
oh, he's alright. He's alright, my love. He's alright.
Don't you? Oh, she does this every night when she has a nightmare. She'll be on the floor even, and I'll just get down there and I'll do this, and she just stops. Oh, no. Oh. So that's my story. And then a few years ago, it was just after Selena started her period. She's like, Mommy, my stomach hurts. And I'm like, oh my God. First thing that I thought of was endometriosis. I'm like, dear God, please, please, please don't have it. Please don't have it. I was crying, and throughout the day, she's like, Mommy, my belly, it just really hurts. I don't feel good. And so we went to the doctor, and by the time we got to the doctor, she was starting to become lethargic and just not doing good. So we went right to the emergency room, and they had to do a CT scan. Not the emergency room. They sent us over for an emergency CT scan. And when we got there, when they were putting the IV in her arm, she passed out a little bit, woke up, and could not hear a thing for like 2 minutes. And she's like, Mommy, I can't hear you. Mommy, I can't hear you. Mommy, I'm scared. You know, that was one of the worst experiences I've ever had with her. It was like just to know that she was scared and I couldn't do anything. But turned out she had an ovarian cyst that had popped, and it was a really big one. So that's what caused all of the pain and stuff. I'm like, all right, ovarian cysts, they're painful. She won't get them all the time, but she will get them. No signs of endometriosis yet. We're good. All right. So, no, she knows that anything, she knows I will do anything I can to make sure she's safe. It's funny. My husband will joke around being an ass. Be like, yep, you spent all those years in medical school to diagnose yourself with these things. And I go, yeah, I may not have gone to medical school, but look at everything that I have diagnosed myself with. And I said I had this or that or this or that, and how often was I right? And he's like, every time. I go, there you go then. Shut up. I can't hear, so if I'm yelling, I'm sorry. Do you have picos though? Because if you have picos, that would explain the growing of a beard. Polycystic ovarian syndrome? Look it up. You'll be mighty surprised. Give me a minute. I gotta put these socks away. Oh, I can't hear. Like, I can hear, but it sounds like I'm getting the swoosh, 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 swoosh sound again. But look up Picos. PCOS. Ugh. I'm gonna run and get me some yogurt. I'll be right back, okay? Not that I can see you saying okay, but I'll be right back. Ow. Don't you touch my ice, girlfriend. My little girlfriend. Oh. Oh. Ah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Oh. Oh. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. 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 Back. Oh. Sorry about my butt. Okay, wait. Okay, so okay. To be honest with you, and this is going to sound weird, it's going to sound really strange. Look at this first. Look at that color. It's like a peachy color. But it comes out like a red. Oh, you can't forget. I hate this damn thing. Anyway. Yeah. I have literally diagnosed many people with things. And they're like, well, my doctor, I said, I don't give a shit what your doctor says. I'm telling you, this is what you have. Before I found out I had cancer, my boss and I both had our hysterectomies 3 weeks apart. Like, she had hers and then I had mine. But before she had hers, I'm like, listen, I am telling you, you have endometriosis. And I told her daughter had endometriosis. She's like, no, I just have adenomyosis. I said, nope, you have endometriosis. She's like, no, I do have ovarian cysts. I go, no, you have endometriosis. She had her hysterectomy done. She had endometriosis. I said, I told you. And her daughter, she kept saying that her daughter had ovarian cysts. I said, yeah, but she also has endometriosis. Her daughter has endometriosis. Like, there's things that I diagnose people with, and I should have been a doctor. But you might have PCOS. Nothing to be ashamed of or anything. You miss periods. Some periods are heavier than others. Some last longer. Sometimes you'll get periods a couple times a month. Sometimes they'll last a day. And one of the biggest things, it's very hard to get pregnant. My roommate, when I first had my daughter, the same doctor, fertility doctor that was working with me, worked with her, had her on a diet because she had PCOS and they were trying to have a baby and she just couldn't get pregnant. Now she has 3 sons because she lost a lot of weight. And my sister was always skinny, but they told her that she would never be able to have babies because she has PCOS and other issues. And she just had her first miracle girl. Aw, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not TMI. Did you not hear everything that I was just sharing? Sleeping. Ooh! She yubs her yogurt. Oh, get the bottom. Get some more. You gotta get in the bottom, you knuckle. There you go. I love her so much. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show you my dream catchers I made, by the way. I'm just eating my yogurt first. But honestly, we begged my husband for 16 years for a dog. Excuse me. And he's like, no one's ever home. No. I'm like, ugh, I want a dog. And then I got really sick, obviously. And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, whatever. And the breeder, she was the top breed dog. And for this breeder. And when he retires them, he wants to find them good homes. He was having a difficult time finding her a home, not because nobody wanted her, but because he really didn't want to let her go, and he just wanted her to be safe. And I'm like, but you sold puppies to these people that want her. And he's like, it's different. She's my pride and joy. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, his daughter needed computer work done on her laptop. So she came by, dropped off her laptop. I'm like, you could be bringing one of those puppies over. And she's like, well, we are retiring one of our dogs. And then it just went from there. My husband was yelling at me, no, we're not having a dog. I'm like, fine, whatever. Slam the door. And the next day, she comes to pick up her laptop. And she goes to the back of the car, the back of the van, and I'm like, he told her that she could bring the dog just so we can look at her. Teasing us. I was pissed. But I went out and loved on her anyway. And she's like, well, I gotta go. I mean, Selena was kneeling in front of her face, and I was on the side of her just loving on her and patting her and stuff. And Julie is her name also. She's like, well, I gotta go. And I'm like, okay. So I get up and she handed my daughter the leash. And my daughter was like all sorts of confused. I wasn't. I looked at, no, I didn't stand up. I stood up when she did that. I looked at my husband and I just like, really, 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 like hyperventilating, crying. Selena's like, what? I go, Selena, she's our dog. She's like, no. I'm like, yeah, she's our dog now. And Julie was like, yes, congratulations, she's yours. And I'm bawling. I know, right? No, dogs, no. Like, it takes dogs anywhere between 2 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks to get used to a new home and get adjusted comfortably. Because I mean, if you think about it, the dogs lived with these other people for so long and they bonded, and it's like it'd be like a child going into a foster home or something, you know? It's heartbreaking and it takes a while for the adjustment period. It took Ellie one day. She's like, yep, I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I might let her have this. I have half left in this one. Aww. At least never had this much before. Ah! Um. Whoa, look at that. She's like, yes. God, I love her. Oh, when was this? What do you mean if it's a Malinois thing, you cannot get another? How old is she?
Did you like that strawberries? Did you like that strawberry yogurt?
I'm letting my ice thaw a little bit so I can put it in my water. It won't come out of the tray. I love you, Ellie. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. If what's a Malinois thing? Like adjusting to you? Oh, come on. Like adjusting to you quickly and like knowing you're their human? not a Malinois thing. Well, it could be, but when you go for another dog, let the dog choose you, not you choose the dog. Because if the dog chooses you, you'll know you're gonna have a good bond. She loved you. She loves you, not loved. Sorry. Someone really likes her yoga. Oh, I gotta tell you, speaking of, bonding and stuff, Ellie was so funny yesterday. My daughter and I were having it out because my daughter just isn't putting school first, and she usually does. And her boyfriend's been coming first. And I'm like, so she has really bad. She's not doing great in college right now. She doesn't want to go to college, but she'll finish next year. And it's like, so I was very upset. Not like angry, just upset. I told her, it's disappointing, but if you want, that's what you want, that's what you want. Well, Ellie didn't like our serious talk. Not one bit. Ooh, she no likey the serious talk. So she decided she was going to be a goofy girl and interrupt our serious talk. Right. Aww. I totally get it. Right. I'll be right back. I gotta go get water. And I will come back and show you my dream catchers. I'm going to work on one. Or attempt to work on one. Da dee da 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 dee doo 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 dee 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 dee. Dum dee dee doo dee da 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 doo doo. Dum dee dee doo da da doo. I'm coming! Ugh. I figured while I was out there, are you still here? Are you still on? Okay. Sorry, I figured that while I was out there, I'd change over the laundry. Again, doing stuff I should not be doing. I mean, doing the laundry's fine, but sorry, I didn't mean to snort like that. Doing the laundry is fine. It's just the way, because of the amount of laundry we have, I have to climb over a pile. I know that sounds really disgusting because, it's a lot of laundry, but hold on, I'll get you in there. I'm trying to hang up an outfit. Sorry. But, because of the pile, I have to climb up on it to get into the washer and pull things out of the washer. Well, that causes me excruciating pain. I'm not supposed to do that. So, what I did. Alrighty. Excuse me. Excuse. Alrighty. Water, got. Hi, baby. Hi, my love. Hello, Mama's love. Hello, Mama's love. Yeah. She's such a love. She love. I'm gonna put this on. I feel weird. I can't wear a bra, so I feel really weird with them just hanging there. Well, for that, and I feel better. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, di, re, do. Excuse me a minute. My daughter is getting a piece of my mind. Yeah. Missy, what did you forget to do? Selena, you can't forget because I get scared. Are you at school? Be honest with me. Or are you with Mason? Are you studying? How many people are there? Oh, well, good. All right. But you need to start making sure. Please, when you leave, call me. Because you're still new at the driving by yourself, and there's a lot of assholes out there, and I get scared, Pumpkin. Okay? Alright, make sure you call me before you leave, and then call me when you get to work, okay? You don't even have to call, just text me you're leaving. Though I prefer to hear your voice, but that's okay. Alright? How's studying going? Okay. I love you. Make sure you take lots of notes and everything, okay? Bye, Pumpkin. Totally realized while I was out there in the kitchen, like, my daughter never called me. Let me know she made it to school okay. Oh no, she knows she wasn't in trouble, and she's having a really rough day right now, so I don't know. I don't like having her sad. These are going to be the dream catchers. My husband, even his old drum heads, he's taken them apart for me so I can use them as dream catchers. So that's awesome too. And I got these super duper 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 big ones. Oh! 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 Do I? Ooh! 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 Oh no! I think nope. Are these 4 inches? Fudge! I don't have a ruler in here. I think these might be 4 inches. These are 6 inches, right? No, these are 8 inches. Alright, so these might be 5 inches. Alright, those are too big. Aww. Alright, so here's a dream catcher. Woo. Oh, this is my mom's dream catcher. Yep, totally forgot I made this one for her. I know it's my mom's dream catcher because it says, I love that god-awful man that's in the White House. Anyway, yeah. So that's her dream catcher. Oh, I'm sorry. Phone being a dork. That's my mom's dream catcher, so I gotta make sure I get that to her too. This one is in the process. So this one's in the process. This one's gotta I gotta put the streams down on it. It's got like a little crystal heart. Then I got this one. It's purple into black and then red. And then this one. These just need the tassels. This one? The rainbow? I should make some for autism. I made a couple of pride ones for my daughter's best friend and both of her best friends, her guy best friend and her best friend, her girl best friend. Her guy best friend does the they, them pronouns. Okay, please don't kill me, but that's the only thing that drives me nuts is the they, them. Other than that, I don't care. The they, them, I just don't get it. Don't bother trying to explain it to me because I still just won't get it. But this one's a pink and black, pink and black, pink and black. I like that one. And then that one, it's a pastel rainbow. I don't comprehend it because they means more than one. Them means more than one. So you're only one person. So I get confused with it. Then I got this one. You can't tell, but they're snowflakes. And then this is also pastel camouflage. Pink. These all need their tassels. This one I absolutely hate. I'm going to just chuck it. Actually, I'm going to take the stuff off. The beads and the feathers. I don't like it. This is what it showed for it to look like. And I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I do like this one. It's really difficult for me to do the. I mean, I totally respect it. Don't get me wrong. It's just hard for me to do the they them thing. This is purple. Different shades of purple. Different shades of gray. And then red. Oh! What size are these bad boys? 5 inches. Damn it. So that must. Oh, those are too big for Mickey ears. This one's one of my favorites, though. Well, there's those. The one I'm going to try right now involves doing a doily on it. So, I'll have to see. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, 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 di, 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 di. Pastel rainbow with a blue teal. I gotta find puzzles. I gotta go buy puzzles and paint the puzzle pieces. Or do you want it to be a wooden puzzle? Because then I have to go buy a wooden puzzle and paint the pieces. What is the blue teal puzzle piece? Ow! I just hit myself in the nose. You'll have to remind me because I am at poor memory now. But I'm going to be using these as a center. A blue one is? I didn't know that. Teal is also to do with reproductive organ cancers, ovarian, cervical, uterine, also PTSD. Teal's a lot, but yeah, visible illnesses, which we both have. Alrighty, I don't think that will fit this one. Nope, too tight. Let's see, this one. Might have to do the next one. Alrighty, I think these ones are just a pinch too big. These are too small. Those are too small. Let me see. Although that should be just fine. That'd be perfect. And then have tassels hanging down. What do you think? Okay. You think you have autism? Like, you think you're on the spectrum? Oh, dang it. Oh, mother. And you just gotta wait for a doctor to diagnose you. But you gotta find a doctor first. Correct? Boy. There we go. Okay.
Hi, beautiful.
Mama wants to just brush you. Oh, stop it. She's got such curly fur. I don't know if you can see it. Where is it? Right here. I don't know if you can see the curls. She's so cute. Oh, maybe you can see. She's got curly fur. I love her so much. Yeah, I don't like weightless. I'm sorry. She does not like this brush. It's really pokey. Poor girl. She's had a lot done to her today. I don't know if you know how to do scent glands, but poor Ellie had her mama's finger up her tushy doing her scent gland. She's like, no, mommy, I don't like it. Don't do that. Hold on. BRB. Well, I got one of my things. My greenhouse cover. Whew. I'm ecstatic for that. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It calls you! Don't go towards the light. Is it under your name you're on now? That's on here? It calls me. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I'll look. I gotta share this shirt again. I shared it 3 years ago. The dumbest thing you can possibly do is piss off my wife. She will open the gates of hell and escort your ass right on in, and she will do it with a smile on her face. That is so me. Okay. Well, those aren't you. I know what to do. Ah! It won't let me search her friends. It is Lawrence. Okay. Found you. There we go. Alright. Friend request in. Oh. I just had to find ya. Now you just gotta accept it. A rat. There we go. Done. Alright, now you are on the group chats. You can go to garbage. I have not slept in like 3 days. I just can't sleep. I'm so tired. I've been on here an hour and a half. Holy moly. Come on. Are you still on? It says you're still on. Alright, just so you know, this is hard as hell to do. And keep it even. Ah, see, I didn't know you took off. I was like, where are you? Ah. Do I have to restart the live again? Right? Oh, okay.